Hi everyone, and thanks for tuning in today. Today I'm going to talk about something drastic that I did to further my dream of saving some money so I could be a stay-at-home mom. But this applies to any dream you're dreaming up that you need some funds to help support. Don't complain about not being able to make your dreams come true if you're not willing to do what it takes to get there. Temporary pain for long-term gain. So today I'm going to talk about how basically I sold off all of our cars with the exception of one. So we didn't have car payments. About 2 months before I found out I was pregnant with my little guy, we had just bought a Mustang. We walked into the dealership. My husband had the thought on his mind and we left, and I said, I'm going back in and I'm ordering it for you. We work hard, you deserve this. We made a lot of money for our age, walked in and said, order that baby up. So it was special order because it was black with red interior leather, super cool looking car. And we get it in, and no joke, about 3 or 2 months after we get it, Amanda finds out she's pregnant. Anyone who's ridden in a Mustang understands that there's no way a car seat can safely fit in like a 2006 or 7, I think it was. I don't even remember the year anymore. Car that is a sports vehicle. So it was in every way not practical for a family. We couldn't use it for anything. And we had 3 cars at the time. And so we sold the Mustang, and then we just had 2 vehicles, and then the other vehicle died. So one I sold and one just took a crap. So we had to figure out what we needed to do. And I just said, you know what? We are gonna be a 1-car family for as long as we can make it, or until an opportunity comes up that is good enough to buy that puts our family in a good position. I said, we're just gonna wait until we can find a good deal, or we can just work this out long enough that we can benefit financially from just having 1 car payment and 1 insurance. And that is incredible how much money you save by just making that simple step. And you just live life a little differently. I mean, my little guy was brand new, so it wasn't like I needed to be out and about every single day. I just didn't. He was little and he was born in the winter, so where was I gonna go anyway? When you're working hard at making a dream come true, or just live the life that you wanna live, you're really cutting a big piece of humble pie in many cases. And let me explain. There was nothing fun about 25-year-old me, who had been extremely independent, moved out at 18, had an amazing job and was making really good money for an 18-year-old, and all the way up until I had my little guy. And we bought a house at 20. I mean, we worked hard for what we had. There's nothing more humble than me having to call my mom at 25 years old and say, hey mom, can you come and pick me up and take my baby and I to the doctors because he's sick? There is definitely humility to making those dreams come true. And you do need a support system when you're doing things drastic like that. But of course, it was never an issue. My mom, my dad, my sister, friends, if I needed to call on them, I know that they would have hopped in. And it wasn't like I was just calling them to say, hey, you want to go to Target? That wasn't what I was doing. That wasn't what I was doing. When there's an emergency, people jump in and help, and we have public transportation that you can always utilize too. So again, you just find a way to make things work and be very creative, and don't be afraid to make those big moves, such as selling vehicles off to reduce that income going out because you've reduced your income coming in. Or you just want to save that money that you were paying for those things to support a dream that you're dreaming of. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you made it this far, please hit that like button and share it too if you will. Have a great day, and thanks for tuning in. I'm Amanda Sharp. See you next time.